I'm here with Patrick Igo and Ryan Fox. They are the co-owners here at the Tavern, right here in downtown Prairie du Chien. And this is, I love the vibe. I mean, the way this place feels, it's perfect. The name Tavern is very apropos.
Yeah.
That ended up, we had a lot of ideas for different names, but we just couldn't risk any of them becoming outdated, kitschy, or, just dumb. So we had an original, our working title was the Tavern. Are you going to do this for the Tavern or that for the Tavern? And we stuck with it.
Just stuck with. I mean, listen, it's a good name. Yeah, I understand not wanting to be too kitschy, but I love this place. Tell me about what you guys are going for here. When you guys opened up this place? What were you looking to make?
Well, there was another place in town called the Main Entrance.
Coolest bar.
And the owner and proprietor was John Burlingame, who was a beatnik and a radical. And when they tore that place down, there was all sorts of unique characters that didn't have a bar to go to.
Sure.
So Ryan and I...
We took a chance. We applied for the liquor license and they gave it to us. And we were like, okay, so now what are we going to do?
I guess we're doing this, huh?
We're doing it. So we went and got a bunch of wood and built everything in here.
And just kind of threw it together, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just little by little, step by step.
Yeah.
We didn't know what to expect when we did it, but we're very happy with what came out of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, so music is a pretty big part of the Tavern. Tell me about that.
Yeah, live music is kind of going back to the Main Entrance. They had regular live music 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes more. And actually, when Ryan and I started the bar, it was getting towards the end of the karaoke period in town. And so...
The karaoke era has ended. Is that what's going on here?
All we could do was, do our best to put the last dagger in it.
Yeah, and one of our features is Thursday night open jams. It's been really fun, really successful. We have a lot of people that come in and play. You never know what you're going to see. And then, of course, every weekend we have live music.
Live music every weekend?
Every weekend. Thursday, or open jam Thursday, bands Friday, Saturday, music on Sundays in the summer, and we also now do piano night and songwriter night on Tuesdays.
Oh wow! I mean that's a lot. There's that much music that's happening here in the Prairie du Chien area.
There's a lot of great talent on this side of the river and over in Iowa, and just kind of regionally from Viroqua to yeah. There's a lot of people that make the trip to come down here for the open jam.
Yeah, because it's worth the trip. Now the one thing I'm noticing, you got a lot of fun artwork on the wall, but also no TVs.
No TVs. Yep. This place is made for conversation. And I myself hadn't had a television in my house for a long time. Mm-hmm. Ryan's too busy to watch TV.
Yeah. I remember when we told people we weren't going to have TVs, and I quote one guy goes, "Well, good luck. Kiss your money goodbye, then."
Oh wow.
I'm like, all right. Well, thanks for the encouragement. We'll see how it goes.
But it fosters conversation and really intellectual debates. And
first sign we put up was free lectures.
Free lectures.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
We're both history majors. We both have always had the ability to talk forever and just all of a sudden lose hours. So, it's kind of the central feature of our relationship and our friends and everybody that we know, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing about just everyone that hangs out here in general. I mean, some of the greatest characters in Southwest Wisconsin and Northeast Iowa hang out here. Just some of the oddest ducks. Yeah, unique folk, like an island of misfit toys almost. And that's really what gives the bar its flavor. We don't even talk to most of the customers that are tourists as much as our regular patrons talk to them. And I'd say if anything sells the joint, it's a special breed of river folk.
Yeah, it's interesting. Tell me a little bit about Prairie du Chien. Down here, right here in downtown. I mean, what brings people here?
the river first.
Yeah, the Mississippi River, and this is one of the finest old river towns on the Mississippi.
We have a theory about river towns, that we have more in common with other river towns than other towns like 10 miles off the river.
Yeah.
It has something to do with the kind of people that come to these towns, what they're looking to do when they come to these towns. And it's just a great place to live. I love it.
Yeah, and any good river town is open to transients. That's what gives it its
Yes.
flavor. There's no one sitting at any of these bars that are going to say, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
They'll say, "Where are you from? You know, tell me your story.
Right.
Buy me a drink. Maybe I'll buy you one later." Well, and most good river towns have seen their best day 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So we're all, we got that past us. We don't need any more pretensions. You know, we're just,
We are what we are.
we're reveling in it at this point, generations later.
Yeah, we were just over in McGregor, Iowa, just across the bridge. And just the amount of art. And I feel like it's between the driftless region in general and the river, it just like, it brings art out of the woodwork. And that's what you guys are doing here?
Yeah, absolutely. Between the fantastic musicians and all the art we have on our walls are from local artists. Two of my cousins, Dave Albert and Cole Kleesner, have done most of the artwork in here. And between the river and the hills and the fact that both these counties, Clayton County across the river and Crawford County, are, there is not a lot of money in it. It's just, for whatever reason, it produces a lot of great artistic talent and inspiration.
I don't think I'm alone in saying that the area, the geography is very spiritual and it's ancient, and the artists come here for a reason. I don't know why.
Been Creighton since they started doing it over at Effigy Mounds, you know.
I would like to say, I don't know if he'll use it or not, but Cowboy Jim had that art studio over there in McGregor for a long time. I mean, he came here for that reason.
Yep.
He just fell in love with the hills and the art and the culture and the music and never left. And he died over there, right there in his art studio.
It's a fountain of creativity
Yeah.
and perspective.
Well, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks for having me. It's a great spot, and I can't wait to come back year and year again, all right?
Yeah,
Come back to River
awesome.
Rat Ball. Second Saturday of October.
Every second Saturday.
Every second Saturday?
of October.
All right.
What's that?
I'm not going to miss that.
Bring a change of underwear.
It's live music.
It'll be something else.
Live music all day.
Live music all day, right
day.
down here? Or
12 to 12, yep.
right here.
Right here.
On the hour, new band.
There'll be as many people out back and out
From
front
Iowa,
as we can squeeze in
Minnesota,
here.
across the state, Illinois.
Chicago.
They come from everywhere.
Yeah.
Bring them all in.
You know?
Yeah, for this
Turns
little
into a
event.
giant drunken jam at the end of the night. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
The low noon drunken jam.
gloriously decadent.
Which is the other thing we're good at. Poor man's decadence.
poor man's decadent. Well, I appreciate it. Guys, this is a great place. Thanks for having me in.
Yeah, thank you very much. We appreciate it.